Today, take a look at the VEVOR massage table, and this guy was actually shipped in 2 large boxes. So box number 1 is the frame. They actually had some pieces of wood that were zip tied to it to make sure it's going to be staying in good condition during shipment. That's a nice touch. There's actually some wood on the bottom here. Looks like that is bolted in, so we'll just take those bolts out. And those are a 6mm. Well, we should see what kind of feet we're going to be putting in there. So we got a piston with a release. And here are our leveling feet. So these are just going to thread in. So that way if you got to put it on a slab or something like that that is not perfectly flat, you'll be able to loosen these guys up to give you a little bit more range, make sure that you are perfectly level. Also a nice heavy duty rubber so you don't have to worry about this sliding around. And box number 2. So here we've got the instructions. So here's the material. Nice and squishy. A wide cushion on this guy, so even if you're a wide guy, you're still going to be able to fit on here comfortably. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. So we actually have a plug for that hole. So if you want to, we could use this hole as a place for putting our face in so we're not crushing our nose. Or we can take this guy and plug that so we got a pillow. So there's 4 bowl holes in the top of the frame and 4 bowl holes in the cushion. So we're just going to line that up. And we're going to use a 1 bolt and 1 washer for each hole. And these are also 6mm. There's a couple of bolts right here. They're going to act as hinges for our top. And that is a 5mm hex with a 13mm nylon lock nut. Those are also 13mm. And that is going to be used to attach the piston. And that will attach to this bolt on the bottom. And there are some holes right here. We just take these caps and press those in. So with that, we can actually recline the guy. But the whole thing's also electric, so we just got 2 buttons on here. We got up and down. It does look like it has a limit switch on there, so you don't have to worry about going too far down and grind anything up. Let's go ahead and send this guy all the way up. That's kind of cool, so it actually kind of pushes itself forward too, so even as you're going higher, it's actually going to be more centered on the stand. That's great. So that way, if you're going to massage somebody and you're a tall person, you're going to be able to lift that guy up. Even if somebody already got on top of it, you're not going to have to worry about like adjusting every leg like you do with most massage tables. And if you're a shorter person and you don't want to have to be reaching way up there, you can bring this guy down to whatever your height is. Very nice. Nice and slow and smooth as well. So we've got a minimum height of right about 20 inches, so you can basically fall into this thing. I do like that we actually got a hook right here, so we got a spot to hang this remote. You can see it's got a hook on the back, so it just drops right on there. And we got a max height of right about 30 to 31 inches, depending on where you want to measure the cushion. Now you might already notice it's got those wheels on there. Right now this thing is nice and steady because it's sitting on those leveling feet, but if we drop this, now we can roll it, so you can easily move that guy around. Probably shouldn't do that with a customer sitting on it, but I mean, it could probably handle it if you really needed to. All right. Yeah, this will work. I do like they got this hole there so we can actually still breathe. And I feel pretty comfortable on here right now. Don't mind me, it's a little hot in this garage, so I'm a little toasty, but I could still take a nap right now. This thing is very comfortable. So like for me and my girlfriend, I'm much taller than my girlfriend. With this, I'll be able to lift it up so I don't have to be bending over so I can give her a massage. Then she can lower it down to her level so she can give me a massage. It's going to be much nicer being able to do that without having to adjust every leg by themselves. Feels heavy duty. Curious, can I actually get this thing to move with me on it? It's actually managed to lift me while I'm already on here. So if you got somebody that comes in and lays down and they're ready to go, but you need to adjust the height, you can actually do that with this. So yeah, that is a nice massage table.